Hi everyone, welcome back to Sun Moon Guide Tarot. Today we are back with another reading, and today we are going to be tapping into what is shifting for you this eclipse. So, well, we have been, the collective has been feeling a lot of powerful shifts during, I think this month and the last month especially, it was very transformational for most of us. So, yeah, just pick a pile, pick one of these decks, and we can get started with the reading. Hello, pile one. So let's get started with your reading. Let's check what is shifting for you this eclipse. You can skip this part if you don't want to check the shuffling, but I do need a bit of time to just focus. Okay, pile one, I do see that in the past, in the last few months, you have been in a lot of conflict within yourself. I'm seeing it to be a lot of internal conflict, a lot of overthinking, where you did feel that nothing was under your control, nothing was in your hands, and everything seemed to be falling apart. So I do see that this was quite a difficult situation, or this was this difficult situation that you were suffering in, to be honest. Maybe there was a lot of gossip around you, and you did get to know of this gossip, and that really broke your heart, because maybe this was from this gossip was, maybe there's a group here, this could be a friend circle, or this could be your social circle, a community that you usually hang around, and you might have felt deceived in some form or the other, and this need not be something really major, or this could be, but I do see that you were really bothered about it. This really hurt you in the past. And you did feel misunderstood for a while, and that's why you felt like things were slipping away from you. But now with the eclipse season, I do see you connecting with your heart chakra. You are connecting with your soul calling and really taking back your power from the situation. You are becoming more self-reliant, and you will see this energy shift very soon after this eclipse. I think the last quarter of the year, last 3 months of the year, you will see this energy shift in you, where you will find yourself to be taking control of your own life again. Even with how the flame is flickering right now, yes, this is a lot of intense energy. Wow. Yeah, so this situation was definitely not something pleasant, and especially with deception. I mean, you were very hurt is what I see, and there could be a lot of toxicity going around in your environment. Let's see what else. What do you need to know? What is shifting for you? Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and King of Cups. You have learned a lot of lessons through this situation, Pile 1. I do see that very evidently. I mean, these are very hard lessons, and but this could be a work environment, like in your this could be a work environment, and maybe there was an inner circle where you maybe trusted somebody or a few people, and then you kind of started understanding the toxic ways of this environment or this circle, right? This group that we're talking about. This could be, again, with the Eight of Pentacles, this could be a toxic work environment, or this could be that a lot of people had eyes on your career, on how you get things done in your career, and they really pulled you down is what I see, at least energetically. Even if it's not that somebody very actively came and did something, but then energetically, yes, this was a trap. And you did feel trapped for a very long time. Again, it's just describing the situation a bit more. But this is making you much more emotionally mature, emotionally stable. You could be a water sign, and you are learning compassion through this. Compassion for yourself, if more than anything else, anybody else. You're learning this eclipse season how to accept yourself, embrace yourself in that compassionate energy. And you're really just now learning how to flow with life while you protect yourself. This could be a love situation. Maybe this could be with a situationship in terms of your work. Or maybe there was somebody, this has to do with a person also, where you did this person's existence in your life somewhere started pulling you down, and you are now learning how to balance your emotional side. You are learning how to stay in control of your emotions and not let your emotions take control over you. You're getting much more sensitive, sensitizing your core. And these were difficult lessons, is what I see for sure. And the lessons were learned more in a way where you were put into a situation, and the way you handled it is what's teaching you something about yourself, whether it's something, whether it's your light attribute or your shadow attribute, your dark attribute. But then you have kind of discovered a lot of things about your own self through this difficult situation. And now that you've identified the gaps, you are now maturing. This was a tough lesson, 𝗫𝗏, for sure. Again, I can't help but see the candle flame, and I don't know, there is, do you see that a little bit of the black smoke that comes off? I think I need to sage, but I mean, I will cleanse it, but yeah, this was a toxic energy. This was a situation that now you have clarity on. I also see that you were taking opinions from a lot of people, or there were a lot of people in your ear about something, and that kept you trapped, because there were different people telling you different things about the situation, and that really messed with your head, is what I'm seeing. You are definitely taking control of your life now. So again, I don't want to repeat myself. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's a very strong energy of you coming into the King of Cups archetype. Let's see what else. What is the advice for you? Let's see right now that we have identified what's shifting for you. Now let's see what's the advice. Wheel of Fortune, Strength, Man of Swords, Judgment. Yeah, this was a very divinely guided situation, 𝗫𝗏. It had to happen this way. If you're wondering why, it just had to happen this way. But your inner strength is what's highlighted here. You were really put through the grind, this whole time, at least till this eclipse season. Like you have been dealing with a lot of mental conflict because of this. I do see sleepless nights and a lot of anxiety. But then now you are going to be rising above this situation. You're going to be taking the high road, is what I see, 𝗫𝗏. So the advice is really just to accept the situation, because once acceptance comes in, it's much easier to move forward with the flow of life and not try to control. And that's what King of Cups energy is all about, right? This is the person now you're becoming. That instead of trying to control everything, just understand that there is a power above you, beyond what you can perhaps uh, contemplate on, or whatever that you're perceiving, the thing is, okay, I'm really finding it hard to like express myself. Okay, with the blue I also see that some throat chakra blockages, which now you are being asked to heal, because you need to now speak your truth. You need to start being driven, a bit hard driven, but then at the same time it's going to be a good balance of your mind and your heart. So don't try to take control of things and just flow with life. Just take this situation as one of those very scare, like I don't know, a bit of that difficult tide that might have come around, but then now that tide is subsiding, it's receding, it's going back. There's a new beginning coming for you. There's a new cycle you are entering, pile 1. So yeah, your fear again, friends and colleagues, yeah, this has something to do with the group. Okay, it's just confirming what I just said. I'm not going to be repeating myself, but yes, this is what I majorly see, pile 1. This is what's shifting for you. All right, so let me know if this resonated. Let me know in the comments below. And for personal readings, if you want to get an elaborate reading on this situation, do contact me. I will be sharing my contact details in the description. All right, let's move on to pile 2. Hello, pile 2. I'm just gonna cleanse the energy because I think pile 1 was a bit heavy. Sure. All right, let's begin, pile 2. What's shifting for you this eclipse? Okay, this feels a lot like a continuation to pile 1, but this is a lot more lighter. So yes, pile 2, I do see that you are entering a self-love zone this eclipse season. You are now keeping your peace as priority. You were being pulled in many directions before this, and that really messed up your energies. That really got you fragmented. But then now you are letting go of the control. You are letting go of these people, these situations that were pulling you in different directions, and you are only making your peace as your priority now. With the milestone, it could be that this is the milestone that you were meant to reach, and now you are entering that phase where you are reaching this milestone of really just putting yourself first. So yes, this is a self-love journey that you are, a new phase of self-love, that you are ascending to. Good things are coming for you for sure, pile 2. A lot of milestones you will be hitting. Let's check through tarot. What's shifting for pile 2 this eclipse season? It's a reconciliation. I didn't even have to wait. That's just screaming on this card. It's a reconciliation that's going to be coming. Okay, so maybe this situation that we're talking about, which seemed like it pulled you in different directions, this was related to a romantic connection where you did feel like there was no clarity, or that you were so focused on this person where you let your boundaries loose. I think your desire for this person became so strong that you actually started neglecting your own needs in the process. And that got very taxing for you. So this is something that you were meant to learn, where you learned how to start putting yourself first. No matter how deep the connection or how much you feel for another person, your self-love game is priority right now. So what's shifting for you now that you are bringing things into your own in your own hands, right? Instead of being pulled around in different directions, what's shifting for you this eclipse is that there is a reconciliation happening with a past lover. Now you guys could have been in a no contact situation, and you will receive communication or a meeting with this person once again. But this time you will be much more strong in terms of setting your boundaries, in terms of putting forth your needs first. This is the shift that's coming up for you. Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Four of Wands. Yes, Pile 2. I mean, this is this is very strongly about a soulmate connection that you were in separation with. And what's shifting for you is the universe wants to tell you that your patience is paying off. The amount of patience and investment that you've made into this connection, or not just investment, it's the seeds that you sowed, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor, basically. And that fruit of this of your toil and labor is going to come in the form of a union with this connection, this person that you have been longing for. And that's why this entire situation was actually meant to, although you thought that, okay, things were out of your control, and the universe is actually not really listening to your wishes. Well, the universe was actually just teaching you how to set stronger boundaries for yourself. Because till you don't learn how to love yourself in the most healthy manner, you will not be able to give that to the other person. So yes, this was a divinely guided situation, and this is a divinely guided connection. So I do see a reconciliation, and this time when the reconciliation happens, there is a high chance it's going to go long term. It's not going to be like before, and this is only because you have shifted your own energy. Your approach towards this connection is going to be shifting. Alright, so this is what I see for you, Pile 2. Please do let me know if this resonated in the comments, and for personal readings you can contact me through the contact details in the description. Alright. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So let's get into it. Let's check what's shifting for you this eclipse. Pile 3, you have been trying to make something work for a very long time now, and so much so that even now that you have sort of gotten a level of clarity, you are so stuck in this energy of fear and anxiety. You're sulking is what I see. You're sulking about something that you wanted to happen, but maybe that didn't work out in the way you wanted it to happen. So I do see that even though you have gotten this clarity, you are not being able to move away from this. You're not being able to shift your energies. So what's coming for you this eclipse? What's shifting for you this eclipse? Are you going to be moving away from this situation or this energy that you are currently stuck in? Yes, pile 3. This had to do with a situationship or a relationship that didn't work out the way you wanted it to go. And it's, even though you know what needs to be done, which is to move away from this situation, you are not being able to, because you are fearing judgment on yourself. So you have to understand, although you must be thinking that, oh, this person is the reason for whatever wrong is going on in your life. You have to understand that you have to take ownership of your own actions too. Maybe you did give your 100% to this situation or this person, but it did not turn out the way you wanted it to be. And now you are sulking and you are upset from the universe that, hey, why didn't you give it to me exactly the way I wanted? But the universe is trying to show you something else. It's actually taking you in another direction, which is meant for you, and which is exactly what you want, and in fact more is what I see. Because if you know how they say rejection is divine protection, so this is the situation. But what's going on is you are not being able to move on from the situation because you're telling yourself a lot of stories. You're trying to really get into this person's head of trying to justify or validate this sense of rejection that perhaps you're feeling right now. But you have to understand that somebody's lack of interest in you or the situation has nothing to do with your self-worth. I mean, I know it's easier said than done. I mean, sometimes even I have been in this stage where I've struggled with this kind of self-limiting belief, and it's not a very pleasant feeling to be in. But then wisdom is in understanding the fact that your self-worth is something that you define. Till you are giving somebody else the reins of your life and giving that power to somebody else, that, hey, you decide for me whether I am worth it or not, you will never be able to be happy. You will always be stuck in this loop. So it's okay. Like, this is, see, even if See, I'm not saying that you are not hurt, and this is not, I'm not justifying this situation at all. I'm just reading on your energies, and from a very, like, a higher perspective, I'm kind of just giving you like an overview of what's really going on, because I do see that maybe even if this person or the situation would have worked out, you also yourself somewhere knew that this is not exactly what you are looking for. But then maybe because the closure came from the other side first, in whatever manner. Maybe it was very brutal, because with King of Swords, when in the darker aspect, like, they can be very brutal. So I mean, maybe this person really had had like a low blow, sort of a reaction. But then this, you have to understand that this is saying something about the person, right? It has nothing to do with you. So instead of trying to get validation from this person, try to nurture yourself and try to see that, hey, I mean, did you really deserve this? And when you start accepting that, is when you will be able to move away from this stuck energy. I do see that you are, thinking a lot about this person, and that's mainly because maybe you're, what do you say? Maybe your ego is bruised at this point, and it's very natural. Like, you don't even have to feel bad about taking a hit on your ego. It's very natural that anybody, whenever we do feel like, a sense of rejection in any form, there is a level of confidence that goes down, right? But then, are you like really taking it on your self-worth? Because if that is the case, that is a problem. Yes, any kind of situation that you planned and it not going that way, it does feel bad, but that has nothing to do with, oh, like, you are not good enough. Anyway, I don't want to be getting preachy here, because again, like, I can understand it's easier said than done. Maybe if you are already in this frame of mind, it must be, what I'm saying right now, it must be just empty words to you. But yeah, you need to realize this. And as soon as you realize this, you're going to yourself make some changes in your life, is what I see. Let's see, what can you expect after this eclipse? What's shifting for you, pile 3? Oh, King of Swords twice. Wow. Hey, pile 3, if nothing else, I'll tell you this. Move away from this situation. This has something to do with your inner child wound, where you do carry a strong rejection wound, and this person is triggering that in you again and again. And it need not be very actively, but there is some sort of bad behavior from this person, like, or this person is very logical. Let's put it this way, he's too logical. I don't know, okay, why, I don't know why I said he, it could be a she also, but yeah, this person is way too logical. And if the person, like, if the 2 plus 2 doesn't add up, this person has, they can be very brutal, right? And this is not your vibe, very clearly, pile 3. This is not your vibe, because you are a very innately, you are somebody who still has their inner child alive. You know how to bring in that childlike nature, that innocence in your worldview, and that is what makes you. You are a very happy soul, is if you need a reminder, yes, you are a very happy soul, and this person somewhere is bringing in a lot of low vibrational energy into your life, you know, to be very honest, from what I see. This person might have ghosted you or blocked you, and this is a hit that you are, you know, not being able to process right. This is what's bothering you. So basically you have to understand that it's not so much about the person, it's this wound that is being triggered again and again, which is making you feel like you need this, you know, you're making this into like a need of sorts, and that's why you're probably obsessing over this person, right? So this has something to do with your inner child. You definitely need some, you know, sleep meditation for now, because I do see this as bothering you a lot. But you have to understand, this was not fair to you. You just have to stop justifying this person. Let me put it this way. Stop justifying this person's bad behavior. I'm not saying start hating the person. I mean, that's up to you. I would never be advocating, you know, hate is a very strong word. But then respect yourself, right? Wow, I'm getting so preachy. Okay, see, pile 3, this is over, and it's over for good. I think you have been humiliated in many ways in this situation. I'm seeing that very clearly. And this eclipse season is going to bring about a shift in you, because you will be sooner or later coming into this acceptance about this person and about yourself more than the person. That's the key. Self-acceptance is the key to move ahead in this situation. What's the advice? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Moon. Just look at how casually I'm throwing in the cards, and that's what I really feel, and this is what I think, that this is how you were treated in this situation. To be very honest, you were taken maybe for granted. You know, I don't want to trigger you there, but yes, I think you already know this. You were taken for granted, and you cannot deny that. The advice for you is to nurture yourself, get back to the hobbies, activities that you always like doing, because that's where your solar plexus, your personal power comes to play. That's where the solar plexus chakra gets activated for you. So get back to that, and you will see a shift in your energy. I see you spending a lot of alone time in the coming times. Don't be worried. There's also an advice I'm seeing that you must start listening to music. If you like dancing, bring that back into your energy. You will see a shift in your own energy. And with King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I do see a new person coming into your life, and this person is going to be much more mature, definitely more mature than this other person that you were dealing with, and this person is going to be much more stable. Yeah, you will meet this person the more, you know, as soon as you bring back your personal power, because I see that this situation has really drained you from your personal power. You are anxious as hell, and I think after this eclipse you will be getting this closure. Take this reading as a closure if that helps in any way. Okay, but hey, this was a tough situation, and I have to say, well done. Don't worry. Okay, well done. Kudos. Seriously, I do think you need somebody to tell that to you, because you have been putting in a lot of your energy. So well done for that, you know. But then now it's on you to move away from this. That's something you need to prove to yourself. Don't prove it to anybody else. Just do it for yourself. Okay? Alright, pile 3, if you feel the need to contact me for a personal reading, we might be able to decode this energy a bit more. Alright, so that's what I have for you. I hope this helped. See you